Giant students, let us learn the subheading Animal Tissues under Chapter 7 Structural Organization in Animals. A tissue is an association or a group of somewhat similar cells which have common origin and are dedicated to carry out a specific function or functions. These tissues are organized in specific proportion and important to form an organ. For example, stomach, lungs, heart, kidney, etc. When two or more organs perform a common function, they together form organ system. Example, digestive system, respiratory system, excretory system, etc. Animal tissue. Animal tissues are classified into four main groups. Epithelial tissue. They are the covering tissue. Connective tissue helps in packaging and supporting. Muscular tissue, contractile tissue, and nervous tissue, they are the sensory or excitable tissue. Epithelial tissue. Tissue that covers the whole surface of the body is called epithelial tissue. It is made up of cells closely packed and arranged in one or more layers. This tissue forms the covering or lining of all internal or external body surfaces. Epithelial cells are packed tightly together. Types of epithelial tissue. Simple epithelium, which is only one cell thick. If it is two or more cells thick, such as the skin, it is known as stratified epithelium. Types of simple epithelium. Squamous epithelium. It consists of thin, flat cells with prominent nuclei. The cell surface is irregular, connecting the neighboring cells. This epithelium lines the inner surface of alveoli, blood vessels, etc. Cuboidal epithelium. The cells making up the epithelium are polygonal in outline and appear cuboidal if the tissue is cut vertically. These cells lines small salivary and pancreatic ducts, participate in secretion, excretion and absorption. This type of epithelium is found in proximal tubules of kidneys, lining of salivary glands, pancreatic duct, thyroid, follicles and ovary. Columnar epithelium. It is composed of a single layer of tall and slender cells having nucleus at its base. It is found in the lining of stomach and intestine. The free surface of the cells may have microvilli. Then it is called brush border columnar epithelium. It is involved in the functions of secretion and absorption. Ciliated columnar epithelium. When columnar cells bear cilia on their free surface, the epithelium is called ciliated epithelium. It is mainly present in the inner surface of hollow organs like bronchioles and fallopian tubes. The cilia of the epithelium help to move particles or mucus in a specific direction over the epithelium. Granular epithelium. Some of the columnar or cuboidal cells get specialized for secretion and are called glandular epithelium. Types. Unicellular. It consists of isolated glandular cells. Example, goblet cells of the alimentary canal. Multicellular. It consists of clusters of cells. Example, salivary glands. Based on the mode of pouring their secretions, it is grouped into two types, exocrine glands and endocrine glands. Exocrine glands, they have ducts to pour their secretions. They secrete a variety of substances such as mucus, saliva, digestive enzymes, earwax, milk, oil, etc. Example, salivary glands, mammary glands, etc. Endocrine glands, they are without ducts and pour their secretion directly into the blood. They secrete hormones. Example, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, etc. Adipose tissue. It is the specialized form of areolar tissue containing fat cells in the matrix called adipocytes. Each cell is large, rounded, occupied by big fat droplets, and its nucleus and cytoplasm are pushed towards the periphery of the cells. The matrix is supported by loose framework of areolar tissue containing fibroblast, macrophage, white collagen fibers, and small sized elastic fibers, lymphocytes, and blood vessels. It lines the subcutaneous tissues of skin, mammary glands, etc. Lactating mammary gland of human contain abundant amount of adipose tissue. Functions. It synthesizes, store, and metabolize the fat and forms the insulating layer beneath the skin. Thank you, students.